How's it going? This is GRMP, and on this one we're going over 3 pretty quick casual aces that I got on my new main account before it was a high enough level to start playing ranked. The clips will stick to the action, so no prep phase or downtime, and we'll go over what I did right, some of my thought processes, and what I can improve on. It won't be a full breakdown because it's casual, but let's get into it. I can hear a fuse charge going off, but I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, so I ask for information.
They upstairs? Yep.
No response. Alright, so I can see that based on their bullet streams that they're on cool vibe stairs, and this is where you want to wait for the right opportunity to make your move.
Laz is coming around the other side.
If you end up pushing too soon, they're already facing this direction, they'll take you out easily, so you want to wait.
Right behind you, Bandit, in the hall.
I know.
I get those 2 picks, should have had a better shot on line there.
Oh, damn.
You see that I'm slicing the pie in an area that I expect them to be, using my cover.
So it's Laz on your left that's trying to hit his way through
So
the door.
hug your cover here, check all the angles you might be exposed to, and obviously avoid being exposed to too many angles you're not watching. I hear something right here, I'm not sure where it comes from, so make sure to stop, listen, double check, and always slice the pie.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
You know where the last guy is?
He's trying to break down the door by hitting it.
So now we know where the last one is. So I run outside through here because I'm expecting Laz to run in immediately as he takes out that defender, and I would have had an angle on him that he probably wasn't expecting. I hear him throw the gas canister, and I have to be super aggressive. There is nowhere to hide in that room if he were to push into the smoke that he just threw out. So being aggressive in those situations is important, listening to what they're using, like his gadget in that instance, and then capitalizing on it. So on this clip, I'm attacking as Ash. I'm just droning right here, and in a second, this is actually a bad spot for your drone. He doesn't hear me for whatever reason. This will just be an example of why you don't want to ping your enemies. I can see Rook over in barbecue, Jaeger right here behind that small bar on first floor. Expect him to push reception. I was a little slow admittedly, but I was able to get the pick right there. So don't get in the bad habit of reloading after every kill or after every few shots. I know Rook is over there. I'm expecting him to come over here to respond to the kill that I just got, but he doesn't. And I wait until I feel safe to reload, and then I reload, double check that he's not pushing, so I can start pushing with my teammates. I hear someone closer on these stairs, so I prioritize this, slice the pie here just in case, and hug this wall so I'm not exposed to different angles and I'm not watching. I was able to get the kill there, but I almost killed my own teammate. I hear Rook again. You might have missed it. There was a split second where Rook crossed to the right. And here, just hold the head height position before firing so you can pre-aim. Hug your cover like I did there, which is the only reason I didn't die to that vigil. I was hugging this cover, rotated around it, and I hear the last one over here. Making the last tip, just learn to control your recoil way better than I did right there. Alright, this last one is a pretty slow Rook ace. First tip, don't play Rook when you're roaming really heavily. I was roaming the entire match. But next tip, use your cams at the beginning of a round to get information on who the attackers are, where they're coming from. You can see that I got that easy pick just by watching Glaz run from small tower to main tower in the back. I actually use this operator to my advantage. I'm expecting that when I get a kill, they'll expect me to run back to site because I'm slow and heavy. So next tip is to use the enemy's gadgets or their bullet streams to understand where they're coming from. Thatcher threw his grenade, I saw where it came from, pre-aimed the right side of the doorway and was able to get that pick off. Something you should get used to, checking your cameras, getting more of that information. This team was not communicating at all, and unfortunately I wasn't communicating as much either, but I'm trying to listen a little bit more because I know I'm not getting good info from them. So I know that Blackbeard is making his way towards White Stairs. I'm not sure if he's pushing up, so I'm taking my time. I'm moving slowly, which is atypical for me. Typically at this point I would be chasing them, but luckily I'm moving slowly, keeping in mind how loud I can be, and letting the sound give me the information I need to make my next move. And if you actually listen carefully, you can hear my bulldog snoring horribly in the background, which makes it very difficult to hear sound propagation in this game. So I hear Thermite taking out the main hatch.
They breached Alpha hatch.
Just like he said. But I'm taking my time, expecting them to try to clear out roamers on the second floor, but I don't expect that they know where I am because I went through meeting to take out the first 2 kills, or first 2 attackers at least, and I made the rotate through attic into dorms.
Just movement up there.
I can see that they're not prioritizing me, and I'm able to move very slowly to flank around towards the attackers that are focused on this hatch. I'm checking every angle over and over again because I'm making sure they don't have multiple angles covering each other.
I'm watching the stairs, Ella.
I see a drone, and I have the tendency to want to feel like I want to take it out. Same with the second drone, and especially with that attack going up the stairs. But I know that I had one close to my right, which ended up being Blackbeard, so I didn't take the shot. So something to keep in mind is not to take shots at the first things that you see, because you have to prioritize what is going to kill you first, or where you're most vulnerable from, and that was Blackbeard in that case, so I waited to take him out. And I'm holding this angle here because I'm expecting that attacker that I saw go up the stairs to come for me, or at least to try to pressure me. He doesn't. It sounds like he actually went back to first floor where he was, where he took out one of our defenders. Again, I'm just playing it safe, keeping an eye on those angles. And I see some feet, and you don't want to start taking shots or drop down or chase. Right there, I actually heard another attacker go on his drone, so now I know 2 are nearby this hatch. Again, I'm still not shooting. I want him to stop moving. I want an easy kill right here. He puts down his charge, making that kill very easy, and I heard those last shots coming near the front door or the front entrance, so I start pushing him, putting pressure, expecting my team to do the same. He starts shooting through the hatch, making this last kill very easy. Alright, I think that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.